Yo, yo, yo. Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share. So we can get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but just be right here with me, the BABGOG. Oh man, we trying this shit or whatever again. So you're gonna see how it work. My damn computer is slow as a motherfucker, apparently, but we're gonna figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Check, 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 check. Just make sure everything match up for the most part. Like I got a little bit of latency, I think, a little bit, but hold on. Yeah, man. Jesus Christ. Mm. Say my mic volume's low. It sounds good on my end. So I'm listening to myself on YouTube. It sounds good. Hmm. Is it good to everybody else? Pause. Is it sound good, Xander? I think turn up your whatever you listening to, bro, because I'm checking it on my phone, and it's everything's good. I'm gonna have to fucking do these shits one by one by one. I'm not gonna be able to have all these windows open. So give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, trying to get this shit together, y'all. I apologize, but we'll just do this because the more shit I got open, the more it's gonna fucking buffer. So we should be good right here. All right, cool, cool, cool. What's going on, man? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Y'all know the deal. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me, man. We gotta talk about this. So Tyrese Gibson, um, posted a picture with his daughter, for his birthday not too long ago, and we gotta talk about this shit, man. To where this great fathers fight for their children bullshit. Okay, if you a good father, you will fight for your kid no matter what. Why the fuck do I gotta fight in the first place? Why do I have to prove my love and commitment and adoration for my kids by going back and forth with a fucking ungrateful, purposely fucking problematic bitch that I had kids with? Why? And why does everybody sit idly by and instead of shaming this bitch, okay, into submission and being like, and this is everything from, the family members and friends and all this other shit. And then the court system is a whole nother thing. We'll talk about that too. But clearly, man, um, there's a big issue and problem in society. We'll stick with the black people, right? Because that's been my personal anecdotal experience. Told you, man, I got both sides of it, right? Um, Jesus Christ. You saying load no audio? Y'all gotta turn it up because I know I'm good. Check, check, check. That should be better, but I know I'm good. I gotta turn your joint up because I'm listening to it on YouTube and I'm good. So make sure your volume is up because yeah, I'm listening to myself on YouTube. Creed, what up, love? What's going on with you? Well, I don't know what to tell you niggas, okay? Probably you iPhone motherfuckers or whatever hating, but this shit is perfectly on my my Samsung. So I'm not gonna argue with you niggas, y'all figure it out. But anyway, man, this right here, man, set everything up, right? Let me do this. Mm, why the fuck is it not showing? Okay, so fuck, bro. Oh, got you. Hold on, gotta unlock that bit. There we go. No, that should be it. It's still not showing. What the fuck, bro? Still not showing, bro. Come on, bro. I just went through all this shit, and now it don't want to work. Hold on. See something real quick. Yeah, the fuck. Screen two. Done. The hell going on? Okay, let me see. Why is this shit not showing the what's the name, bro? I'm getting pissed. Either way, I'll just talk about it. Fuck it. So either way, you know the infamous "What more do you want from me?" All I want to do is have my baby, all the shit, right? So I'm just gonna pay this for y'all because for whatever reason, this shit, the video won't come up, but you should be able to hear it.
So I'm saying this to all of the fathers. You know, compassion is being able to understand the seat and the reality that someone else is sitting in. That's compassion. It's not about the seat that you're sitting in, the rock. It's about the seat that everybody's sitting in. You know, look at this. Shayla, my first and only pregnancy. To this day. Well, I got another one on the way, but he's not here yet. Look at this. You take my one from me. I'm not gonna sit here and paint the picture of systematic racism. I'm just gonna say that the uninvolved fathers has made it bad for the involved fathers because our voices are some way, somehow being drowned out. When the real fathers show up, and the real fathers that really love their kids and really are standing with their babies are there, because they're in the presence of so many fathers who may not care or being accused of not caring, they're not able to tell the difference between the good ones and the bad ones, between the criminals and the men of God, the Muslims, the Jews, the Christians, the men that wake up every day, the men that wake up every.
All right. So you got Tyrese going on this long soliloquy and shit, or so on and so forth, because his daughter is being kept from him from his ex-wife. Right. This is his first kid. Um, and he came to the internet as Tyrese, so made famous or whatever, the meme, right? And when fathers, but black fathers specifically, should have been, standing up for the man, right? We made the shit funny. We made it into a meme. Okay. And it's crazy because another pivotal moment was because TGT was a group with Tyrese, Genuine, and Tank, right? And another moment that we made fun of that should have been absolutely to where black men, straight black men, stood in solidarity was when Genuine was on. I think it was a Big Brother, some foreign country or some shit, and the man, you know, the Bam tried to kiss him or some shit, right? And Tyrese had to push the dude off him and be like, "Hey man, what are you doing, bro? You a man? I don't, what the fuck is going on? This is not a joke." And he didn't beat him up. He didn't get the man off him forcefully, which he should have probably. But that too for a time was a joke. A lot of these times, bro, straight black men, we're our own worst enemies. Shout out to Mr. Z, right? I was over there the other day and yesterday, what was it yesterday? I think yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. And we still have brothers talking about, well, why are we here talking about this, complaining about women every day, and so on and so forth, and la la la. My nigga, do you go to McDonald's and ask them why they serve burgers every day? Do you go to fucking Walmart and ask them why fucking, they got a rollback sign every day? If you don't want to be here, don't be here. If you don't want to hear black men talking about issues that black men are having, from relationships to parenting to jobs to finances to politics to whatever it want to be, bro, just hey, brother, you don't have to be here. There are billions of channels on YouTube, and if you don't like it and you're tired of hearing the fucking conversation, you've gotten all you can get from it, or you find no value in it whatsoever, why are you here? You don't have to be here. No one is forcing you to be here. And I'm so tired of hearing this shit of motherfuckers that act like, again, there's not a billion different things you can be watching on YouTube, TikTok, Rumble, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch. It's all these fucking platforms in the world, and you niggas come around here just to tell niggas, why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? You here every day complaining. Well, why are you here listening to me every day complain if you feel like that's what I'm doing? One thing I don't do is listen to people I don't fuck with or I don't like, or you know what I'm saying? If I don't find value in what you're saying, I'm not listening to you. Okay? It's just like if that straight man is constantly in gay clubs, no nigga, no nigga, you ain't fooling me. Well, the wings are good, I bet. It got the best burgers. Oh, sure, yeah, bruh. We gotta stop this bullshit, man. Right? But this is one of the situations to where we made fun of a situation that should have been made fun of, and at the same time though I blame Tyrese because Tyrese should have been one of these people that started a some type of pact for child support reform. It's crazy that niggas talk about prison reform, prison reform, prison reform when prisons make up like what 3% of the fucking population total. For black men, it's like what 2% or some shit, right? But we're not talking about motherfucking child support reform, family law reform, things that actually will help more black men and help black families. You know what I'm saying? As to where a woman can't leverage her child as and weaponize her child against a father because she's jealous or she's just fucking immature and or unbearable bitch. This is the failure of Tyrese, especially being that we'll get to it though. Let's go.
Every day to focus on one thing. Don't take my baby, please. Don't take my baby. Don't take my baby. Oh, this is all I got. This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want I just want my baby. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing.
And it was it was funny. It was funny to see a good father, right? A provider, a protector, a husband. Tyrese went on baby dad, he's married, right? Get made fun of for simply saying, "Hey man, I haven't been able to see my child for 2 months." Right? Now, we're gonna get to the point of, Tyrese being a simp and Tyrese being a horrible picker of women and sucker for love ass nigga. We will get into that, right? But we got to get to the important part first, right? We're gonna touch on that again. I'm not saying Tyrese is faultless in this situation. I'm not saying that Tyrese didn't bring some of this on himself. But at the same time, I constantly ask this question, right? Y'all love this stupid ass saying. Whatever you do after you trust a woman is your fault. If that be the case, how can you ever like you take away the responsibility of a woman being a decent person? Not even a good person, a decent person. When you tell men that it's your fault, you're doing the same shit that the bitches do. Whatever you do after you trust a woman is your fault. Okay, so explain Judge Mathis, explain Tom Brady, explain Jeff Bezos, Explain, all these men that have been married for years on years on years on years on years, just for their fucking wives to leave because they're bored, right? Just for their wives to leave because hey, you didn't do what she wanted you to do, and what you were doing afforded her a lifestyle she never would have had without you. Giselle left Tom Brady because Tom Brady was like, "Hey, I got a couple more years in me. Hey, I get these 2 years, and I'm sitting down. I'm good. No, I can't wait 2 years, nigga. Nope. Mm-mm. Fuck that. This is what I want. I don't care how much money you made. I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how pivotal you are in the history of manhood. And to think that this is the vengeful part of bitches, bro. To think that she didn't like deliberately like get pregnant by this dude, bro. She didn't even give. Think about this now. Tom Brady was her husband. I think their oldest kids are like teenagers now. Anybody know Tom Brady's kids' ages? I know he got two boys. Last time we saw him or whatever, I think it was like like preteens or something, like between 10 and 12 or something like that, right? But I imagine his kids are like teenagers now, right? So you mean to tell me you couldn't have another child with or for Tom Brady, but you immediately get pregnant within what, less than 2 years of being with some regular schmegular ass nigga? And again, it's her right and whatever to do it, but you have to ask the question. There's no way that you would not have had another child by Tom fucking Brady versus some random motherfucking whatever kind of instructor he is. Shout out to Prime VA. Anthony Anderson recently wife took him for all he got too. You know what's another thing I heard? Shout out to what's the white boy name? The white comedian. Gary Owen. So Gary Owen told his story of how he was getting ready to do a show and his lawyer was blowing him up, blowing him up, blowing him up, blowing him up, right? Lawyer blowing him up, blowing him up. So he answered the fucking call and lawyer tell him, "Hey man, where you at? What you doing?" He said, "Hey, I'm in a show and such, and la la la, about to perform, whatever, whatever, right?" And the lawyer was like, "Hey, you need to cancel the fucking show." All right. He's like, "Nah, man, I can't cancel this show. No, there's people out here waiting and all this other shit and la la la. This is my second night here and, whatever, whatever, right?" So the judge explains to him, "Well, hey, listen, uh, y'all got married here. I think he said like Ohio, Cleveland, or some shit like that, right? Ohio, right? But you also lived in California. So your wife is filing for the divorce in California. And if you get served in California, that's 50-50 down the motherfucking middle and it's over with." So Gary Owen had to make a motherfucking, a quick executive motherfucking decision to be like, "Man, fuck this show." These are his words. This is the shit that men have to put up with, man, for. And this is why I say, bro, I'm not getting married again. On paper, no. Can I be in a faithful monogamous relationship with a woman and, make sure everything's put up in a way to where, she's taken care of if I die, demise, or whatever, so on and so forth? Cool, fine. Yeah, definitely. But going through the state to get married, bro, is a sucker bet. All right? King Picks, bro. This is why you got blocked the last time. If you get blocked again, bro, I'm not unblocking you. That's all. You handle it how you handle it. If your ass get blocked again, bro, hey, you there for good. So anyway, that don't mean just block him, y'all. Don't just block the nigga. don't just hide him but if he wilding, bro, just whatever. Just chill. But that shit sidetracked me. Oh, yeah, so Gary Owen had to fucking, cut the show so he didn't have to be up under one jurisdiction versus another. Again, this family law shit, bro, needs to have some type of federal guidelines. Okay? Just like children are protected under should be protected under federal things. I believe like if you do something against a fucking child, it should be a fair charge and the death penalty should be on the table. If you kill a child, it should be a federal charge because children are the least protected individuals. If you can make anybody a protected group, you can make people a protected group by, their sexual orientation, race, and all these different things. I believe children 12 and under, right? 12 and under, if you do anything against a child, it should be a federal charge. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Children are the most abused fucking people on the planet, not to mention the country, right? But yet still, all women talk about abuse, women die, women femicide. What about infanticide? Huh? What about all the children that are deleted yearly? You don't want to talk about that because then it takes away from, women being on that bullshit.
Doing anything illegal, but I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment? Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me?
There it is. There it is. What more do you want from me? Infamous, man. Infamous. But I like the next one that's about to come up with.
Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. My Shayla. My Shayla. And ain't nobody showing up for me. I got all these millionaire friends. I got billionaire friends. I've been there for you. Why nobody's there for me? Oh.
Well, again, Tyrese, you're a millionaire yourself, so why do you need friends there? Why is Tyrese Gibson not the face of child support reform for all men? Black men specifically, or especially, but men. Tyrese, you got the money, brother. Why did you not take one of them motherfucking Fast and Furious checks and dump the whole thing into, you know, father's rights, family law reform for fathers?
Oh my God. Uh, oh my God. Oh, all right. That's what I gotta do, baby. This is for you. This is for. This is for. This is for everybody, every man out there who's presented facts like me. Okay? I'm a married man. I've moved on with my life. I do not hate her mother. Because if I hate her mother, then that's saying a lot about how I feel about my own daughter. This is not, you can decide to make this about woman versus man. If that's the theme, that's going to be something that you come with. That's not what I don't hate you, Norma. I don't know why you hate me, but I don't hate you. But you just can't wake up on September 11th and just decide to accuse me of doing something that I didn't do. And I haven't been able to say anything. I haven't been able to say anything. Oh my God, I never cry. Let me ask all my niggas out there. Let me ask my niggas that really know me. Listen to me. JJ, Siege Monstrosity. Who else? This is called, I learned a lot in court. Oh my God, this is called character. This is called a character check. Let me talk about character. Let me talk about my manager, Jerome Martin, who's really my father. I didn't have a father. Let me talk about my father, Jerome Martin. I love you, Jerome. What I know about my life and what I know about business and class and sophistication. And I know I'm not perfect. I know I piss people off all the time. But rather you think of me, and yet some of y'all are like, oh, he got the ugly cry face. I do got the ugly cry face. I'm sorry. Oh, he's got the ugly cry face. You motherfucking right. I look ugly when I cry because I'm crying for my baby. And if they doing this shit to me, if they taking my baby, or because she wakes up and decides on September 11th, this is what I feel like saying about Tyrese. Nobody wants to hire me, Norma. Congratulations. Oh.
Now that's my favorite. Congratulations! Oh. Listen, man. Shout out to Tyrese, bro. For some reason, this shit's not working. I should be able to show you guys the damn thing, man. It's really pissing me off that I can't. Hold on. I should be able to, but for whatever reason, it's not working. Right? Hold on. Okay. Try it one more time. 1 second. Yeah, this shit not working. I don't know why it's not showing the damn. What's the name? It should show the screen, man. It's pissing me off. What the fuck, bruh? Maybe this shit. There you go. Should be working now. Should be good now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. Got it. Here's Tyrese with his daughter 3 weeks ago. Okay. Proudest moment at my private birthday dinner is that I cut and did my lady's hair. He got other stuff on the what's name, but this is him celebrating, you know what I'm saying, taking a picture with his daughter. Um, you know, and this right here, let me see, go right way. If it will. There you go. If it'll play.
All over TikTok. Congratulations. What more do you want from me? Shayla. What's the other one? Wake up one Saturday morning and accuse me that I didn't do. Some classic one-liners. I had no idea, but I just want y'all to know that my Shayla is right here, and my Shayla that is now viral. My Shayla and I are headed to a daddy-daughter vacation. My Shayla and I, after all these years, that love that she's got in her heart for dad, and that love that I have in my heart for her, is unlimited, infinity, infinity, infinity. So yeah, y'all have fun, go viral with my Shayla. But of all things, I praise God that I still got my Shayla. And Happy New Year's to y'all. and y'all have fun. Y'all know I don't mind going.
Shout out to T.O., man. Greatly appreciate you, brother, for for the gifted memberships. Make sure you guys, everybody that caught those memberships, man, if you would please maintain them, I would greatly appreciate it. It's on $3 a month. And make sure you shout out T.O. for gifting you the memberships. I greatly appreciate y'all. So, as you can see, Tyrese, you know, is back with his daughter, man. You know, lovely, lovely thing. How can you not find that, you know, just heartwarming, right? The thing about it though, bro, is that the biggest part and the biggest piece of bullshit in all of this fucking situation, bro, is you gotta wait all those years and you can never get that time back. Oh, they'll figure it out when they grown. They'll understand. They'll see who really love them, and they'll appreciate you. And y'all will be, a happy family. Fuck that. Fuck that. I can't get that time back. My kid never gonna be motherfucking 2, 3, 7, 9, whatever the fuck again. They never gonna be a child again. I'm never gonna get the, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the Sweet 16 or whatever again. Specifically with their daughters, man. And I've said this and I told this story, and I tried to stay away from this because y'all know me, bro. The shit I went through with my kids, bro, the twins, bro, that's some shit I'll never just let go. I can't, because of the way that they mom did the shit, and she knew, right? She knew that's the only way she could hurt me, and she deliberately did the shit for that reason. She didn't care how she affected the kids. She didn't fucking give a fuck about the trauma and the shit. She didn't encourage a damn thing. She interfered with me having a relationship with my kids. And what pissed me off, bro, is like, you know, I'm just supposed to forgive and forget and just move forward and go forward. Like, nah, man, fuck that. No, no. Trying to have half-ass conversations and shit about the situation, but whenever I press you about the shit you did, no, I can't. And that's I hate that shit. Too many fathers out here go through that, man. And the reason why they're able to go through it is because the family sit back and watch, the friends sit back and watch, the people sit back and watch these bitches fucking play with men's fucking, like, bro, your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Only the good kids, only the good fathers are affected, man. The fathers that give a fuck, those are the only ones they play with. They don't know that. The Pookies and Ray Rays, that be the main niggas that be trying to get every chance they get. Come see the baby, come see the baby, come see the baby. You don't never see your kids. You need to come see your kids. The bitch will hop on the internet and talk about the good dad. He don't see his kids, and then come to find out the bitch is keeping him away from the kids. Do you know I had to go up there and put my name on the fucking kids' damn emergency contact information at the school, even though it was by law. Once you get a custody agreement, by law, you have to be put on school notification just in case some shit happened, emergency, right? I had to do that more than one time. There was a point in time where she moved and I didn't have the address, and she was like, I'm like, um, and I gotta tell the court this shit. And the court don't ever hold a fucking woman in contempt, right? The woman's never fucking held to the same standard or held responsible as the man is held responsible. And then you just supposed to motherfucking, all the trauma, all the fucking bullshit, bro. I told you guys, me and my daughter, we good now, but it's nothing where it should be. But we off and on, and she just has this fucking disdain because her mom just, made it seem like I'm just this big piece of shit, and she chose a side, which I can't blame her. But her mom never encouraged her to fucking try and have a relationship with me. When I was trying to reach out to her and do things, the mom would never tell her, hey, you need to be with your dad. You need to spend time with your dad. You need to, whatever. And that just, bro, this shit is just it's so dirty, bro. I'll never get that time back. Even with my son, we cool, right? But the fact of the matter, she purposely put my son in fucking football, right? Because she knew that I wanted him to be basketball, a basketball kid, right? My son fucking was getting we brought him up here and he played like in a little local junior basketball league or whatever. He got the outstanding player on his team, all this shit, la la la, whatever, whatever, and I had a ball in his hand, bro. Entire life. He never even looked at a football, never saw one. I put a basketball in their crib. And of course, first chance she get, what she do? Oh, I want him to play fucking Pop Warner or whatever. I'm like, fucking football? Why? And my son was like small. He's always been small, until he hit his growth spurt. I'm like, why you want? I don't want him playing football, because the CTE stuff hadn't really came out yet. When did that movie come out? By the way, when did the Will Smith movie Concussion? When did Concussion come out? Anybody know? Does anybody know what year Concussion came out? Let me look it up and see. Do me a favor, man. Hit the like button for me. How many likes do I got? I got 57 people. I got 63 people watching and only 47 likes. I need those 16 likes, please and thank you. Just double tap the screen if you looking, man. Double tap the screen. You know what I mean? Let me see. Concussion. 2015. So Concussion didn't come out until 2015. So that would have been um way after. When did what's the name retire? Let me see. Um Megatron. Calvin Johnson retired the following year, so 2016, right? So the CTE thing was not out yet, but just in my head, I automatically thought, I'm like, bro, I don't want him fucking playing football, getting hurt or whatever. And he got hella injuries throughout fucking playing football, right? And I just wanted him to go down the path of being a fucking hooper, like me. But she deliberately put him in football for that reason. Hell, at some point in time, she was fucking with some Mexican dude. The Mexican dude had him playing baseball. He almost lost his fucking eye. He got hit in the eye with a fucking pitch. Didn't get told about it. All this shit is on and so forth, right? And I'm just like, man, going through this shit and trying to navigate life and be a husband, be a dad to my new kid, all this different shit going on. And constantly, bro, I got this motherfucker that's playing with me with my kids. You know what I mean? Not only was I, blessed to have a child, I was blessed to have children, twins, same time, two of them, two for one, boy and a girl, right? And, lo and behold, as soon as I decided to move on, and this is how I know Tyrese and plenty of other brothers know that this to be true. Then the bitch wanna, you was always a deadbeat. You were a bad dad. You were never there. No matter how many pictures you got, no matter how many people seen you at every event, no matter all the shit you did. Listen, bro. I was in the Navy. I can't tell you what at least 4 times I had the kids by myself. And when I say the kids, it wasn't just my twins. It was her second oldest kid. Right? Told y'all. This is why I tell and I'm strongly against young dudes. Bro, if you don't have kids, young niggas, don't fuck with no chick with no kids, bro. My ex cousin is finally about to have his first kid. And she told a story about Buddy, he in Jersey, he a barber, right? Had this girl, this is his girl, loved her to death. She had a kid. He took the kid on as his own kid. Everywhere he went, haircuts and shit. This is when Instagram just started, so he using the kid for like, modeling and shit for the haircuts and stuff. Inseparable, bro. It's like his son. The bitch cheat on him, right? So he got to break up with her, and now it's like the kid never existed. I don't have anything against single mothers. I don't. I don't. Okay. But for the sake of young black men that don't have families already, or men, period, young, old, whatever, bro, that shit is like losing a child. It's nothing worse, bro. It's nothing worse. And to this day, now it don't hurt so much, right? But I would have to. And the thing is, she deliberately did it, bro. She knew it. She knew it. It's like seeing a fucking ghost, bro. It's like being haunted because it's like having a dead child that's alive that you got to see all the time, repeatedly. You feel me? Yeah, man. Shout out to $500 fine. It's like a fucking funeral, bro. That you gotta every time you run into this kid. You know what I'm saying? It's just and women do diabolical shit like this, man. I keep telling y'all. Listen, the greatest story or stories concerning women and the ways of women, bro. The Bible. The Bible tells you the evil and wickedness of women and just how far women are able to go just off of their emotions. They don't care. A woman don't give a fuck about, when she's mad, when she's in her feelings and so on and so forth. You know how I do when I get mad? Okay, a bitch say that shit to you, bro, leave. If a woman ever goes to the extreme, bro, where she's being diabolical and dirty and she's talking about your deepest, darkest secrets or she threatens you with certain shit, bro, get out of there. Get out of there, bro. It's not worth it. Don't waste time. Exactly, Creed is. It's grieving for a living person, man. Somebody that you can motherfucking have access to. Or that you had access to. The first person to call me daddy was her second oldest, right? Her second kid. That was the first person to ever call me daddy. Before I ever thought about it. I didn't say it, I didn't want it, I didn't whatever, none of this shit, so on and so forth. And it's a ploy that these women use, man. Again, a woman um can never tell a bad man, but they can always tell a good one. That's a bar, by the way. A woman can never tell when a man is bad, but she always knows when he's good. She knows the man that's gonna fucking, he's got a good heart. He came from a good family, you know. And the crazy part about it is, I'm 20, 21 years old. I'm not even understanding it. I'm not looking at this shit as this woman is like plotting and scouting me out. You know what I'm saying? To, be in some shit that I got no fucking plans in being with, right? I ain't have no plans of fucking having no kid at 21. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I was operating the way I was operating. I was doing the right thing. Shit, you not on birth control, we wearing a rubber, right? You on birth control, okay, we can take the rubber off now. But you stopped taking the fucking birth control without telling me purposely, and now not only are you pregnant with twins. You feel me? And because I'm a good nigga, young and naive or whatever, but I definitely want to be, a part of my children. These are my children. These are my first children. Two for one. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna abandon my kids. And if I can bear you up to this point, so hell, I'm willing to, deal with you for the sake of having a relationship with my kids, because I know if I leave you alone immediately, you know what I'm saying? That shit over with. But, hey, if we work this shit out for however long we make it work out and shit dissolves, okay, I have built up enough rapport with you, and I've shown you that I'm good enough of a father as to where you won't give me no static and no problems. And that's how it was for some time. That's how it was. When I broke up with my baby mama, so on and so forth, she moved not too far away from where we already were in apartments. I moved Mission College right up from Norfolk State in Virginia, you know, and I could see the kids whenever, you know what I'm saying? I would pick them up from daycare and shit at time, all the time, see them, so on and so forth, whatever, right? Um, she, oh shit, I ain't gonna tell you that. Did I tell this story? Did I tell y'all that I was in a fucking high speed chase? This is when I knew like shit was wild, bro. Like, listen, man, listen, young niggas, bro. Don't deal with crazy bitches, bro. I know crazy pussy is normally some good pussy, but brother, don't leave it alone. It ain't worth it, nigga. I going back now, I'm just like Jesus Christ. But everything happened the way it's supposed to happen, bro. All right. If you go back in life and make any other motherfucking decision in life, it wouldn't be your life. Okay? So if you made a time machine and you went back and you know, if you I would have got you should have been my baby mama. Well, nigga, that wouldn't be your kids. Okay? The kids you had could have had would have came out with a hook on 'em, nigga. All right? If you would have did and God have fixed it that way. Oh, you want to go back and fix shit, huh? I got something for you. You won't go back. So I made a mistake, huh? You gonna go back and fix my mistake? I got something for you. Your kid, motherfucker, come out nigga like this and got 3 toes. Yeah, Cree. Yeah, man. It's high speed chase, Cree. High speed fucking chase, man. Wild, wild, Cree. But then, like I said, it was semi funny. It really wasn't. But I was, dealing with. I moved on. Yo, we not in a relationship no more. Move on. What's going on, man? We already agreed to what's name. I think we was just still living together. And she tried to bullshit where she was gonna sit my fucking shit out the house. I'm like, yo, I'm not motherfucking going nowhere. What's wrong with you? I pay rent here. I'll be here till the motherfucking lease is up. Nah, you're not finna sit my shit outside. I ain't gotta. I can sleep in the kids' room or whatever you need me to do. But no, man, nah, that's not happening. That's definitely not happening. You feel me? So, you know, I leave Virginia. I come down here. Um, the kids go stay with my mom for a time because she had to go to the boat again. I get the kids from my mom. The kids with me for like 10 months, right? Just me, her second oldest, and the twins. And bro, everything is wonderful. To this day, my the dream. I don't know if you guys remember the Dreams first CD. I forget what was it. Love something, whatever the Dreams first CD was. That shit. We would, you know what I mean? Ride around all day, Chuck E. Cheesing it up. What's the other joint? Um, it was Chuck E. Cheese and something else. Some other little kids place or whatever they had back then. We go to the movies. We just have fun. The house is like they playground and shit. I'm doing everything by myself, man. Everything. I'm motherfucking daddy daycare out here. Mind you, like I said, I'm on sea duty. We not going to sea. That was during the time that was right before the or right after the 2008. So it was right after the recession. So I was slotted to go on the boat, but the Navy was the government was so broke that they was pushing back and they kept pushing back the fucking deployment. So I never even went on deployment at that command. Um, which was fortunate, right? And they kept asking me, well, you need a family care plan, family care plan. I'm like, bro, I got a family care plan. If I got to go to sea, bro, my mom, they could just go back to my mom. Okay, like get off my dick. Stop. I'm not trying to get out of nothing or whatever, so on and so forth. But if I'm here, we're here. I'm the only one with my kids. My sister wasn't here yet. My sister ended up coming down here later, but it's just me. And I'm working 10-hour days. Sometimes motherfucking more than that, 12 or some crazy shit. And I'm taking care of 3 kids. All under the age of 5 or 5 and under, right? Her oldest started school with me here, so her I mean not the oldest, but the second oldest, her kid started. I registered her for kindergarten, right? I registered her for kindergarten. So I was the first 5 years of her life. I'm dad, you know, and I made the decision to get married or whatever, right? And I made the decision to get married, and you know, everything changes from that moment. Oh, you not giving me enough money for child support, and you not this, and you not that, and la la la, and you not. And I'm like, yo, like, what's going on, yo? Like for real, like, what are we doing? Like, really, you really trying me with this shit? Like, why is we doing this shit? Why are we doing this? She talking to me, and well, we were supposed to be a family, and this and other. Well, I'm like, hey, listen, at this point, we like 2 years removed from this shit, right? I done had the kids by myself. You know what I'm saying? She moves to Tampa. She get ordered in Tampa, working on the Air Force base or whatever down there. I think is what Andrews. You know, she got hella money. You know, BAH high shit. She I think at that time was 18 years or 17 years on whatever end, right? So she got hella money. You know, help her move in or whatever, some shit. I think she, was cool, right? So, I proposed to my ex. We, end up getting married. You know, and I'm letting her know when the wedding gonna be and shit. She let the kids come up for the wedding. The kids in the wedding, or there for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? It's a small little family thing or whatever, so on and so forth. And a few months later, she takes away her kid. I cry about it. I'm like, why would you, like, what's going on? And she brainwashes the kid to, like, or he's not she doesn't feel safe and saying all this shit or whatever. I'm like, don't feel safe. I'm like, how? How of a sudden now she don't feel safe? I've been with her, her whole life. Her, you know what I'm saying? Well, like she was like 9 months, I guess, when I ran into her for the first time, right? When I started dealing with her mom. But I've been with her for like, 99% of her life. What the fuck you mean she don't feel safe around me? Are we really doing this? And yes, she was really doing this. She was hurt, so she wanted to hurt me. And the only way she could hurt me is through the kids. Told y'all, she's down in Tampa. She's making plenty of money, man. BAH in motherfucking Tampa is good. That's good money. On the top that she, you know what I'm saying, she got 17 years in the Navy. And she just came off deployment. So she racked up. At least she should be, right? She ain't hurt for no money. Put me on child support. I have to fucking, file all the paperwork and shit and so on and so on. I don't know nothing about no fucking child support. And what makes it so bad is my you know, it caused strife with me and my ex, my wife at the time, because she was like, hey, you need to put yourself on child support because that bitch gonna do it. I was like, nah, man. I'm like, nah, she not gonna do that. She told me she would never do that shit. She told me she would never fucking put me on child support. She would never, whatever. She would never interfere with me, have a relationship with my kids or whatever. She's like, all right. She's like, okay. One thing, bro, I have to give women and men need to understand. But this is why I say you can't fuck every woman you deal with, bro. When niggas be saying that corny ass shit, a woman has no purpose in my life. We're not having sex. Come on, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're not fucking every. You don't have 100% fucking rate of the women that's around you, bro. Come on, stop it. That's dumb. You need a woman that you're not fucking that can tell you what other women got going on and give you the eye that only a woman has for another woman, bro. You need that. Of course, you should have it if you have family members, sisters, cousins, or whatever, so on and so forth. But you need to have some woman that's just, business, platonic, or whatever, are cool with that. You not trying to motherfucking put no dick in, right? Or one that you put dick in and you stop putting dick in, and y'all just, mature enough. But that's very, very few and far between. That's what you can't fuck everything around you, bro. And she gonna have to tell you this bitch plotting. A woman know when a woman is, womaning. A woman knows when a woman is womaning. You feel me? Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Rodney. Yeah, man. Everything's cool and fine until you break up, until you move on. Until that door is closed, bro, a woman always thinks she has a chance, especially like you said, if she got kids by you or you guys are in a long term relationship and she was truly in love with you, man. Okay? She truly motherfucking was in love with you. She truly fucking saw herself, spending the rest of her life with you or getting married and shit like that and so on and so forth. A lot of women can't handle that shit. And this is why I understand too. I tell you guys, in hindsight, some of the stuff that I knew I should have just, but at the same time, I was told after the fact. Fuck a body count, bro. Hey, what was her childhood like? Was she a victim of fucking any type of, sexual abuse? You know what I'm saying? Is she a victim of domestic violence? Did she have a father in her life? All those crucial things and questions are important because it lets you know, it shapes a lot of. If those are yes answers, that's going to cause you problems. And I'm not blaming her. I'm not saying it's her fault. It's unfortunate if a woman experiences some any type of abuse as a girl when she can't defend herself. But at the same time, if she's not going through it, more likely than not, you know what I'm saying? I would say 90% of the time, she hasn't gotten proper counseling, therapy, whatever, to get over that trauma and to know how to, to cope with it and to give the proper tools to be able to, operate normally. You're gonna have to pay for that. You're gonna be a pseudo therapist, psychologist, motherfucking counselor. It's gonna constantly be motherfucking turmoil and shit. We gotta learn to ask the right questions, bro. Only if you're taking them serious. If you're just putting dick in them, hey, it is what it is. Who cares, right? But even in that case, nigga, bitch out here on some Jasmine Sullivan type shit. But hey, you going to jail. I tell any woman I deal with, listen, bro, I'm not with none of the crazy shit. I'm not none of the conflict. I'm not trying to do nothing stupid or whatever. I expect the same thing, and just know if you do, calling the police, you're going to jail. Calling the law, and I'm pressing charges. I will be there at the court date. I promise you. I ain't got time with you. I will put them people in your life. Cree, uh, that's for women, Cree. I ain't gonna argue with you, baby. But that's for women. Men can operate a little bit different, baby. I know you well enough to say, hey, you look good to me. I need a little piece of that, you know, that pussy. Okay? Not to you, Cree. Not saying, of course, I'm not talking to Cree, but I'm just saying in general. Y'all, so you niggas get weird. Shout out, man, supporting men for the 5. I greatly appreciate you, brother. My daughter started high school in 2024. Mine decided to move from Alabama to Colorado with her husband. I reside in ATL. Got to catch a flight now. Listen, man, shout out to you, brother. And but is that in the thing? Did the judge allow her to do that? Do you guys have a custody agreement? Because if you have a custody agreement, and that's another thing too, man. We gotta start and shout out to the brothers that just holler at me to ask questions and so on and so forth, man. You need any help with family law stuff, child support stuff, or whatever, bro. I'm an open book. I got you. Hit me up. I still got all my fucking paperwork. I still got all my filings. If you're in Florida, I got you like 100%. But pretty much I can pretty much guide you in the right direction for anywhere else. State laws are different, but more likely they're similar. You know what I mean? And the most important thing, of course, like I said, is the custody agreement, man. Your custody agreement needs to be as close to 50-50 you can get it, if you can get it that way. Um, the more nights and weekends you have, at least that's how they calculate it in Florida, the more time you're going to get, and that's going to lessen your child support, along with making sure that if you have multiple children, you get it in writing that you're able to claim one of the children every year on the tax for tax purposes. If you don't, hey, alternate the years. Specify, hey, summers and holidays and all these different things and so on and so forth. And again, this isn't for the sake of just shorting child support. This is for the sake of you having time with your child. Okay? Women love to make it sound, oh, he just want the kid because he ain't got to pay no child support. Well, no, it's a win-win. I get more time with my kid, and I don't have to give your bitch ass more of my money. Stop lying. But again, like I said, this only affects the good fathers with good jobs. The nigga that's making motherfucking, hey, working at McDonald's or some shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He the fucking bus boy at whatever, or he on the corner. You know what I'm saying? This nigga slinging packs. He ain't got no motherfucking verifiable income. Yeah, bitch, that's why your baby daddy only paying $20 a month. Y'all love saying that shit too. Oh, that ain't no money. The average child support check is $300 and all that. Okay, if I handed you $300, you're not gonna take it? All right, shut your lying ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. If I had $300 right now and I say, hey, here you go, you're not gonna get that shit away from me, nigga. No, you're gonna take it, dumb bitch. If all he owe you is $300 because fucking that's what he makes, okay? in the amount of time he has with his kids. And child support is for the child, not for rent, not for car note, not for fucking light bill, not for phone bill. The child. Oh well, all that stuff go up because I got the kids. Okay, so he got kids too. So does he get a discount for when the kids are with him? No. It's a fucking bill you're gonna have regardless when you chose to have children. Women need to stop being given the motherfucking benefit of the doubt, bro, and excuses to just fucking, nickel and dime every fucking thing. No, bitch. Even if you didn't have a motherfucking kid, you gotta have a roof to stay under, motherfucker. It's rent to pay. And if you a po asshole, hell, you only paying motherfucking what, $37 for fucking rent because of motherfucking either projects or goddamn Section 8. What are we doing? What are we talking about here? Stop playing. Nah, Zagu. Nah, the nigga that's working in fucking Burger King, bro, like I said, he getting a nice little chunk out of his check, but it's nothing compared to the nigga that's bringing in, $6,000-7,000 a year. I mean, $7,000 a month. That nigga there getting hit, bro. Shout out to a man supported me and appreciate the brother for another file. I'm good. My daughter's 14 years old, 4 years left. I'm not wasting my time in court. And listen, brother, shout out to you for saying that. That's another thing too, man. Um, it got to I got to that point too, bro. I literally came down one year. I forget what year it was, but I drove all the way down here to get my kids for Thanksgiving. Right? Call her. Hey, where you at? I'm here to pick the kids up. I told you I wasn't gonna be there. And I said, well, no, you didn't tell me you weren't gonna be here. One, I came all the way down from motherfucking Virginia, drove down from Virginia to get here to be able to pick them up. And now you telling me you're not gonna show up? Well, I'm not home. What you mean you're not home? I'm in, wherever they was at. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Right? Mind you, like I said, it ended up being some extenuating circumstances, sort of, kind of, but she didn't tell me nothing, and it could have all been avoided if she just would have communicated. But she got to the point where she wasn't calling me, she wasn't talking to me purposely. Nothing. Nothing. That was how much the hatred was and how much she was just being a diabolical bitch. You know? And I filed a contempt fucking finally filed a contempt paperwork. It took forever to get a fucking court case. And then when I get the court case, you guys need to figure this out. You got to be adults and work together and whatever. And I'm like, Judge, like, what are you talking about work together? I'm following the order. I showed you guys multiple times where she's violated the order. She's not doing what the court is telling her to fucking do. And now you're telling me that it's my job to just, I guess, keep filing paperwork she's not going to listen to? What the fuck? So it got to the point, like you said, a men supporting men, where it's just like, bro, and if she don't fucking follow this shit, it just is what it is. Fuck it. That shit take up time. I don't got time. I don't got time to be running down to the courthouse, file the fucking paperwork, make sure I got everything there, then get the court date. Court date is way fucking far out, especially if you represent yourself. That's one of the down sides of fucking being pro se representing yourself. You're not gonna get your shit. Your shit could be put at the back of the pile. You're not gonna be given priority like somebody's got an attorney, but it's worth it. Trust me. The couple months it takes for you to wait versus, I guess, getting your shit right there is well worth the tens of thousands of dollars you're gonna save yourself. Okay. And the wonderful thing about it is everything counts from the time that you file the paperwork. Okay. So, and make sure that the paperwork is filed and stamped and properly fucking put where it's supposed to be. That's another big thing too. You feel me? Shout out to the Bell for the two. Appreciate you, bro. By female or Simps logic is fighting harder. Yeah, fuck that fighting harder shit, man. And like I said, that was the whole purpose of this thing, calling this out for Tyrese. Listen, man. Anybody out here telling fathers you just need to fight harder and these kids gonna figure out, you know, I hope you choke on something and expire. I'll say that. Did it ever become amicable before your children turned 18? No, Creed, not at all. Never became amicable. And the only good thing about the teenage years is that I was able to talk to them directly. I didn't have to talk to her anymore. They get around 15, 16 years old, and she wasn't interfering with me having conversations and talking and stuff with them and so on and so forth. You feel me? So that made things a lot easier. If they needed something or they need to talk to me about something, I could just directly call them. But for my daughter, the shit was all fucked up because she wasn't talking to me about shit because her mom just made it seem like I was just this horrible piece of shit motherfucker. You know, and it's like fake amicable now, Cree. So and this is what pissed me off. So my daughter yeah, so everybody know this shit, right? So I'm 100% disabled. So my kids could have went to school absolutely free, 1,000% free. Here, their mom is too, right? So they got two parents that's 100% veteran disabled, right? So they could have went to school anywhere here and went to school for free. They both decided to go to school out of state, athletics or whatever. They're playing at sports. My daughter goes to school in Indiana, and my son goes to school in North Carolina. Um, my daughter is something. So I told you I had a flight delay or whatever with my daughter or whatever, and I ended up getting I was supposed to see my daughter, drop her off at college, and get her settled in and stuff, and so on and so forth. And then the next day, so I was gonna go from Indianapolis to motherfucking, well, not even just Indianapolis. Her school's 2 hours away. Okay, so I had to drive from Indianapolis to her school, drop her off there at like two. Got there like 2 in the morning. Had to haul ass back so I could make my flight for like 7 in the morning to go see my son in North Carolina, which is an hour away from Charlotte. So not only am I flying in these places, they're not close to none of the major airports. I'm going to these places with the major airports, and then I got to motherfucking drive, hours to get there. So drop her off or whatever, and her mom calls me to be like, "Oh, you gonna give the money and all this other shit?" And I'm like, "Yo, are you fucking kidding me? It's 2 in the morning. I'm on the way to fucking see our son because we got delayed with the flight shit, and you asking me about giving some motherfucking money. You know what I mean? After I done did all the shit I done did or whatever. You feel me? I'm like, are you serious? You just want to argue? So I ignored that shit or whatever. Cool, fine. End up giving my daughter the fucking money just next day or the next couple of days to send it directly to her. And then my daughter sends me a list of shit that she wants or something, right? And it's like Timu shit. I don't got no Timu or TikTok. I don't know shit about no TikTok shop. So she tells me whatever it is or whatever. I send her the bread, and then she fucking send me asking for something else. And I'm like, when she asked me for it, I'm like, well, first off, okay, hello. But secondly, like you asking me today, and you expecting me to give you an exorbitant amount of money in a day. I'm like, yo, I have a budget. I can't just motherfucking pop out with money and you know what I mean and drop X amount of dollars at like your beck and call. Like I ain't the Huxtables. I ain't Uncle Phil. You feel me? Like what's going on here? And we fall out because of that. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, for one, who the fuck you think you talking to? And that's strictly her mom. I have to go through these battles with my daughter. Um, not too often now. We've been good for a little bit now, but eventually it always comes up, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not dealing with you. I'm not doing it. My child is not gonna fucking disrespect me. The person that needs me is not gonna motherfucking talk to me like a nigga on the street. No, ma'am. We're not doing that. Not doing it. Mm-mm. And this shit hurt when I have to go through it, but then at the same time, I have to give her hella grace because I know where it's coming from. I can literally like hear her mama in her voice when we going through the bullshit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. So because of that shit or whatever, the last time she asked me for the money, the mom hit me up and she's like, "Oh well, are you gonna give money for this and that and that and this and this and this and this and that?" And that? I'm like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "For what?" Yo, I already gave her money. Anything she needs to be dealing with financially, that's between me and her. Me and you got nothing to talk about with no fucking finances. Nothing. Me and you ain't got nothing, never again in life to talk about concerning no motherfucking money. That's over with, Shawty. Well, I'm gonna just have to go to court and ask them to put you on child support again. And I didn't even respond. I almost blocked her. I didn't block her. Probably, you know what I mean? But you don't even do that in Florida. Florida don't do that. That's why I say you need to know your state laws, man. Florida does not motherfucking grant child support after fucking 18 unless it's like extenuating fucking circumstances where you paid up your child support. Your child is hit 18, you not behind on no payments, no shit like that, so on and so forth. Florida does not grant motherfucking post 18-year-old motherfucking child support, baby. And you got no reason to do the shit when, again, especially like I said, they getting your fucking benefits. They can get from my benefits. So it's no motherfucking point for me to be paying child support for shit. Right? But of course she tried the shit. And I had to tell my daughter, I'm like, look, you need to talk to your fucking mama and be like, yo, I got nothing to fucking say to her because why the fuck is she threatening me with anything? And she threatening me because you fucking call yourself telling her on me. And I'm like, bro, what are we doing? If you got some or you need some from me, you need to let me know in a, you know what I'm saying, in a reasonable amount of time. That way I can budget the fucking money, right? And another thing, make sure that it's worth doing what she was doing. The shit she was asking for was ridiculous. That was the thing. I was just not gonna give her that money for what she was asking it for me for because it was just stupid. I'm like, yo, you don't know. I'm not giving you money for that. You feel me? But of course, I was the bad guy. Yeah, the bell. She's threatening, talking about again, talking about she's gonna put me on child support. Like my kids grown. Like, child, it don't work like that. Florida don't do that. So that's why I just laughed. I didn't even respond to it. A lot of times you get mad with shit, bro, and you just learn. That's why I say, bro, a lot of shit in life, bro, just don't even respond to it. If you know it's bullshit, you know it's crazy, it's out of pocket, wild shit. Don't even respond to that shit, bro. Don't even respond. Do not even fucking respond, bro. Do not respond to that shit. All you doing is wasting brain cells and and time off your life you can never get back. But this whole motherfucking bullshit of, fighting for your kids and, never giving up and whatever, bro. Um, I don't blame the fathers that do. I don't blame the fathers that say I'm out. I don't blame the fathers that like, hey, I can just have some more kids. Fuck it. Because it shouldn't be that way. A man should not have to motherfucking go through, literal hell, his mental health, his physical health, his financial health, his, all this shit that's on and so forth. Bro, you don't have to go through that motherfucking shit, man, to have a relationship with somebody that's purposely interfering with your relationship with your kid. If they gonna make it that difficult, hey bitch, hey, figure it out. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. Hey, bitch, I will send you the money and that's it. And like you said, if that's the case, you want to make this shit too tumultuous, just like Tyrese had to do. If I'm cool with a man making the decision to say, bitch, oh fuck it, if that's how you want it, that's how we gonna play it. I ain't saying fuck them kids, but hey, I ain't got to deal with that kid until they get to the point of where. And the crazy part about it, man, and I really hate that I had all this fucking shit, man. Um, who was the guy? Was it Columbus Short? Was it Columbus Short that told the story? Who was the guy that it was either Columbus Short or the guy Columbus Short is the guy that played in Big Mama's house, isn't it? The guy that told the story about how his mom lied to him about his dad, and he finally ran into his dad, and his dad told him, "Hey man, I've been looking for you. I literally been looking for you, man. Your mom will always say this and that, and she talked to me all crazy and back and forth and all this fucking bullshit. This is the shit that a lot of these women do, man. A substantial number of women lie to their children about their fathers. They villainize the father. They turn his father into the fucking bad guy. They brainwash the fucking kids, bro. Parental alienation is a thing. It's a real thing, bro. It is a legal and psychological fucking situation, bro. Psychological, then legal, right? It's an actual mother thing where you have a parent that says negative things or has a negative attitude and pretty much forces the fucking child to make a decision between the other, choose a side, right? You had the big case of the kid that had to fight a doctor that was trying to force the son to fucking transition. I think the dad was in Texas. They were originally in Texas, and then the mom moved to California, and she was some type of psychiatrist, psychologist, or whatever. And he was telling the world, he's telling everybody, bro, this bitch is purposely doing this to our son to hurt me. And then they ended up taking away his rights because he refused to call his son a daughter. $500 pawn is worse. Is fine. It's worse than a pawn, bro. It's not even a pawn. It's not even a pawn, man. It's the child truly is a fucking victim in the situation. The child is a weaponized victim, man. It's like your child is like them holding a fucking gun to a baby's head and being like, "You do something, bitch," and that's literally like the closest equivalent I can think of. Because even if your child isn't in physical harm, in a lot of situations it is, you know, they're being mentally harmed. They're being fucking perverse and they're being turned against the person that loves them and would give their life for them. This shit is sick, man. It truly is. But everybody thinks it's funny because again, it's a father involved. When it's a father, it happens to a father. No one cares. Fight harder. You know what I'm saying? You a good daddy. You supposed to fight for your kids. No, bitch, I shouldn't have to fight for my kids. Why don't y'all talk to this deadbeat ass bitch, bro? These deadbeat moms. That's why I said, bro, I've been trying. I'll be trying. Hey, hashtag deadbeat moms, man. No matter how many times I try that shit, it's never gonna pick up. They're never gonna let it pick up. They're never gonna let that shit motherfucking hit the algorithm. Deadbeat moms, there are far more deadbeat moms than deadbeat dads. By far. All over. White, black, Hispanic, Asian, Arab, whatever. There are far more fucking deadbeat moms than deadbeat dads, bro. Simply because again, the women are around their children the most. Women fucking use these fucking kids against the fathers the most. Women use these kids in order to fucking come up in life. Hell, Tyrese told a story. Tyrese told a story about how his mom say had him and his brother acting slow to get the motherfucking get an SSI check, man. Shout out to the Bell again. Appreciate it, brother. Greatly appreciate y'all for all the support, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Sometimes the harder you fight, the harder that she double down on the kid with manipulating threats. Sometimes you're saving your kid by falling back. Yeah, shout out to the Bell, man. Tommy Sotomayor said that. Tommy said, a lot of these kids live because your father just gave up or he fell back. A lot of these children survive, man, because the dad was like, you know what, you got it. We seen the case. Remember, I covered it last year. The mom killed her and four of the kids. She burnt her and the kids up in the house fire, man, or some shit, or some crazy shit like that, because she lost custody to the husband. She had mental issues. The husband did the right thing, took it to court, whatever. Somehow, some way, they let the motherfucking woman go home with the kids, and before she could fucking turn the kids over for custody, she wiped out all three or four of them. It was at least three. It might have been four. Crazy, man. But when you bring this up, oh, you just bitter. Oh, you just mad because you had to pay child support. Bitch, I can afford child support. Okay? Don't play with me. To a degree, right? Some shit is reasonable. Again, there needs to be, and that's why I say, Tyrese, you probably never gonna see this, but if you see this, brother, you still have time. All right? For all the pain and suffering that you suffered for those years that you didn't have access to your daughter, you can be the fucking celebrity to start, okay? The person with a whole bunch of money and influence, okay? Notoriety, to start the motherfucking family law and child support reform. We're not gonna do it though. That's what needs to happen. Shout out to the brother. I forget what he is. Child support. I think his child support is theft or whatever it is. I follow him on IG, and he talked with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He talked to RFK Jr. about fucking 4D and how this shit is illegal and again how this shit is predicated on laws from the fucking 60s or the 40s or whatever the fuck it was, right? Child support was never intended for single parents, single mothers. Okay, child support was supposed to be for wives. Okay, child support was for wives. Motherfuckers come back from the fucking war and never go back home. They say, shit, I'm gonna start a new one. The family law was for family, legal family. And that's the problem with the fucking situation because now, if you have a child out of wedlock, the father, what in Florida is different. So shout out to Florida for again. Florida is like the tip of the spear for a lot of shit, right? But in most cases, you don't have any parental rights. You have to go to the court to establish your parental rights as a father. Okay? Don't fucking sign that birth certificate. If you are not married, don't sign the birth certificate. Don't sign it. Don't sign it. Okay? First and foremost, get a fucking DNA test. Secondly, after you get a DNA test and you prove that it's yours, still don't fucking sign that shit. You know, you ain't gotta sign that shit. You need to fucking file for custody or time sharing. All right? And this is why you do all this shit while you're on good terms. If she asks you any questions about, well, why are you doing this and so on and so forth, that's another thing too, man. Let me go back, right? So I had no idea. It's how green I was, and a lot of us are. We just again, bro, this is not a I hate black women or black women ain't shit thing as much as like, hey, brother, this is the way you do it. Young black men out here, or black men that don't got kids yet, and you know what I'm saying, you're out here, right? This is the playbook for you to win. Is better than I did, bro. I want everybody to eat. All right? Because if everybody eating, bro, ain't no need of niggas fucking stealing plates. You feel me? Ain't nobody, if everybody eating, nobody getting killed over the last piece of chicken. You feel me? That's the mentality you need to have in this shit, right? So a lot of this shit that gets said, they like love to turn into, oh, y'all just bashing black women. No, that shit right there is like really back burner shit and ancillary, right? What I'm saying is this, right? Um, I'm telling young black men that's never going to have a black man that's representing himself in a fucking family law or child support situation. You know what I'm saying? Ways to avoid it. But if you fuck up and you get the bitch pregnant anyway, bro, I'm literally telling you everything you need to do for it to come out best for you, right? Now, I gotta backtrack. So these women know the law too, bro. Trust me, believe me. Especially already got a kid, she already got somebody on child support and all the different shit, so on and so forth. That's why I say those are red flags. If a woman already has a child with a man, okay, she has that man on child support. The state has educated her to all of her rights. They educated her to the ins and outs of child support and custody and all the different stuff. She knows shit you don't know. Okay, she already has a leg up on you there, and you're not even thinking about it, but you don't have a reason to think about it because you don't have kids. Okay, so what she did was, and what makes it so crazy, she was asking me about adopting the second kid, and just something in me said, nah. I love her to death, but no, I'm not about to fucking legally adopt this kid. No, not doing that. It's just like nah. I knew that would make me, you know what I'm saying, financially responsible, and I love her to death. But like I said, in the back of my mind, this shit don't work out. I'm definitely not finna be paying child support for fucking, a kid that ain't mine. Like, I ain't no motherfucking fool now. All right, I'm not Willie Lump or Boo Boo the fool. I'm neither one of them. Everybody know that shit. But either way, so we going through the thing, and when I had the kids myself, they asked, "Hey, where's your custody paperwork?" I said, "Custody paperwork." And what made it so fucked up is they said, "Oh, never mind." Right? I go and ask her about it. I was like, "Hey, they was asking me something about custody paperwork or whatever. Is this so? Oh, don't worry about that. 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 Don't worry about that." I would have had the whole rights or whatever to just go ahead and real shit on the cool, especially with the situation because I had a power of attorney. I don't know if I had legal power of attorney for her, but I definitely had power of attorney for her, right? Um, concerning the kids and stuff or whatever, right? And she wasn't there, and she was out on the boat. So I literally could have went down to the fucking courthouse, bro. And in hindsight, should have just fucking made myself a custodial parent for the fucking kids, and she wouldn't be able to do shit about it because bitch, you in the middle of the ocean, on the other side of the earth, and you already gave me the authority to do the shit. But I'm not. I don't have a reason to be, you know, at the time to think that way, right? To move that way or think that way. But either way, I was asked about the whole custody situation, and she brushed it off. So that's why I say, man, it's so many resources out here. Don't just be on motherfucking internet, nigga. You know, looking at ass and twerking and titties and whatever titty Tuesday, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't, man. Use this internet shit for what it's supposed to be. You literally have all the information in the world at the palm of your hands, bro. This little motherfucker right here is a supercomputer, dog. Okay? My screen dirty shit. Hold on. All kinds of fingerprints. Hold on. This nigga got a dirty screen. Yeah. Cool. Still fucked up, but whatever. You get it. Telling me not to sign the birth certificate even if they know it's theirs is dangerous. No, how? How's it? Remy Ice, how's it dangerous? Tell me. Tell me how telling men not to sign the birth certificate is dangerous. Please, enlighten us, love. How's it dangerous? And I specifically said don't sign it until you already get your rights established. So don't sign the birth certificate until you get your parental rights established after you've confirmed that the child is biologically yours. So the step would be this: get a DNA test, find out that the kid is yours. As soon as you find the kid is yours, she should have no problem and have no static, and you fucking going down there and paying, helping you by all means, pay half of the fee for you to file for your paternal rights. She should have no problem in signing a fucking parenting plan agreement or custody agreement to where it's 50-50 down the middle. And then after that's all established, and if you can, hey, agree to that we never go through the state for any type of financial care for our children. We make up our own plan. That one's probably gonna be hard to do, but the first two shouldn't be no problem. Then you can sign the birth certificate. Then you can sign the birth certificate. That shouldn't be a big deal, but it shows you her intentions. Yes, thank you. $500 fine. Legal, physical custody and legal custody are totally different things. Beachy, what's up with you? Women love doing this shit when men are telling men to look out for themselves. It's dangerous. How? Not how is not signing a piece of paper dangerous? Please, please tell me. Please tell me how not signing a piece of paper is dangerous. I'm curious. I won custody and it was worse on my child, even though she was in a more stable environment. The mental toll on my daughter from the other side made it where she wasn't allowed to be happy. Yeah, Malcolm Riley. Shout out to Malcolm Riley. That happens too. Again, man. Listen, these women will literally torture these children mentally, man, and sometimes physically. Just fucking diabolical, man. Women are self sabotagers like hell. Women always on some kamikaze shit. If I can't have it, nobody can have it. I told you, the Bible, nigga. The bitch said, hey, she killed her own baby. The bitch rolled over her baby, killed it in the sleep, stole the other lady's baby, and now it's my baby. Take it for the fucking judge. The judge say, well, hey, we'll cut the baby in half. Each one you have. Fuck it. Yeah, cut the baby in half. Fuck it. Motherfucking king had to be like, this evil bitch. The only thing is I'm mad about. They didn't tell you what they did with the. What did they do with the mother? Why did they cut that bitch in half? She should have immediately been cut in half. Because you done murdered your own kid, and now you trying to murder another one. Just think about that shit. The bitch killed her own child, and now she's saying, "Fuck it. Hey, if I can't have it, you can't have it. If I can't have a baby, you can have a baby." Bitch is diabolical, man. Motherfucking was it Noah? Was it Noah's daughters? Noah or Lot? Not Lot. Yeah, Lot. Lot's daughters, bro, got him drunk and fucked him and had kids by him. Selfish. Selfish, man. Delilah, all them hoes that Samson had. The Bible tells you the ways of women, bro. And again, not all the women are bad, but it just tells you, it just gives and it tells you what snares, a woman's counting as like fucking snares and traps, right? Pretty sure that's what the terminology gets used. Snares and traps is the analogy that's used. It's all there. It tells you. So I don't understand how motherfuckers just act like it's so far fetched for women to be vengeful. You see it all the time. Women don't care about hurt who they hurt if they hurt. Hurt people is women first. That's a woman trait before it's a man trait. And some the craziest part about it is some shaming shit that they say to men, right? M patriarchy, don't play that in. That's wild. I didn't even know that. Even if you do sign, she can elect to keep your name off the birth certificate. That's wild. Yeah, if you don't have custody, I guess that does make sense though. It's like, but I appreciate you, brother. Hey man, I like it, brother. Niggas swear I ain't funny, but hey, I'll take the compliment. It's unintentional at a lot of times. But nah, man. I'm happy for Tyrese, but at the same time, what Tyrese went through, no man should have to go through, and we need to get away. Leave that shit in 2024, as to where a man has to fight for his kid. Fuck that. No, bitch. How about you motherfucking fight to make sure he has time with his kid? How about you fight to motherfucking make sure he has a relationship with his kid? How about you fight to make sure that his kid loves him? Fuck all this fighting shit, bro. When a nigga ain't shit, he ain't got nothing going for himself, he a piece of shit. That's the main nigga that don't got no problem seeing his kid. Any motherfucking time, bro. All right? Nigga about something though, he care about his kid for real, so on and so forth. That's the only one that getting played with. Only one getting played with. Only one back and forth in child support court and custody court and all this other shit. That's the one to get played with, man. Telling you, it's crazy. And black men, we are responsible for enforcing it. Y'all gotta stop being scared of the hoes not giving you no pussy, bro, cause you calling out the bullshit. The more of us fucking start having this attitude, like, nah, fuck that. You know the same way we be with niggas if niggas do something disrespectful. Nah, fuck that, nigga. Who the fuck you think you talking to? What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? We need to fix this shit. We need to address this. We need to start doing the same thing with these deadbeat ass hoes, bro. These deadbeat moms. Okay? That are affecting the fucking relationship with fathers and their children. We are the difference makers. We are the motherfucking change, my nigga. Shit not gonna be popular. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be easy. That's what men do. Men do the motherfucking do the unfun shit. We do the shit that gotta do the job that nobody wanna do, but it needs to be done. That's our fucking job, and we gonna fucking do it, man. Told y'all, bro. This is the black man's renaissance. The straight black man's renaissance, bro. This shit is real. It's really happening. Telling y'all. I've been telling y'all this. I've been saying this before. A lot of people saying it now. No shade to them, no beef with them, no taking nothing away from them. But y'all know I've been on this shit for so long. I've been saying it because I'm tired. I've been tired of hearing it. I've been through it. I live the fucking life of the everyday black man. I've everything, bro. Baby mama. I've been married, divorced, worked a job, corporate, doing my own business, physical, mental, all this shit, bro. Most of you niggas gonna have to live your life like I live my life. And that's why I'm never gonna get to where it is because I'm not faking it. I ain't doing the Kevin Samuel shit, nigga. Y'all done seen everything about my motherfucking life. I ain't faking shit. I ain't got to. I ain't gonna give you nothing but the real, and that's all I can give you. That's all I know. More likely than not, you're gonna have to take the same route I took, nigga. All right? I can just help you get there way faster with half the bullshit. Give you all the motherfucking all the shortcuts to take, nigga, all the secret levels, the cheat codes, all that shit. I got it, my nigga. You feel me? But hey, you know what I'm saying? We gotta start you know, elevating the brothers and embracing the brothers that are willing to do that. The anecdotal part is so crucial because it I told y'all what brought me into the black manosphere and got me to where I was comfortable enough to not only talk here, but eventually do content myself, is I found out that it wasn't just me. I wasn't crazy. I wasn't just making this shit up. Like that's the first thing that motherfuckers tell you. Oh, nigga, you just making that shit up. Oh, nigga, you just can't get no bitches. Oh, nigga, you just ain't got enough game. Oh, nigga, you just hoes just don't like you. Oh, niggas just all this dismissive bullshit. But hold on, no, this nigga over here going through it. This nigga over here going through it. This nigga over here going through it. This nigga over here going through it too. So nah, bitch, you stop playing with me. And the biggest thing I tell y'all, bro, we the nigga lander, bro. And I swear y'all, I'm working on this shit. So I got what help me out. The nigga lander syndrome. I'm gonna start doing videos to explain my theories and my thesis, right? So nigga lander syndrome, I got coming, triple I syndrome, and what's my other joint? I got one more that I always talk about. What is it? The nigga lander, the triple I, and what's the other one, y'all? The nigga lander, I'm gonna definitely put time into though. Cypher Bud, appreciate you, brother, for another too, man. Appreciate you, bro. Malcolm Riley. Oh, hey, shout out to Malcolm Riley. Are you the family court OG? Oh, for sure, man. Well, hey, we definitely need to link up, bro. We definitely need to link and chop it up and talk, man. Um, if you get time, man, shit, we can set up a show, man. If you got time, brother, just hit me in the DM and we'll figure something out and schedule it to talk about it because it's something we definitely need to be talking about. Shout out to the lead attorney too. Yeah. Hey, oh, site, but appreciate it. Ain't can't don't want. Yes, yes, yeah. Appreciate it, bro. That's it. So yeah. So yeah, thank you. Exactly. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, ain't can't don't want. So I got those. I'm gonna do those too, man. I'm gonna definitely go do those two. Nigga Lander syndrome and ain't can't don't want syndrome or whatever, bro. We gotta talk about. Gotta start spreading this shit, bro. This is not. This ain't for me, my nigga. I didn't listen. I'm halfway. I'm halfway dead. All right. I'm halfway there, nigga. All right. If I make it to 80, Lord, thank you. All right. But I'm at least halfway there, 9 times out of 10. You feel me? So it's my job, man. Once you reach this point, to start training your replacements. That's one of the best things, like I say, you learn from a military structure or whatever, bro. Is hey, you gotta learn to train your replacements because you're not gonna always be doing this job. One of these days you're gonna fucking leave, and you want to leave this motherfucker better than you found it. You right? Because again, that's your stamp. That's your everlasting impact on you know what I mean. Something way bigger than you. You feel me? And as black men, bro, we're doing it, and we need to keep doing it. We need to improve upon it, right? We need to fucking, you know what I mean? And oh, nigga, you ain't. Listen, man. If you that's the way you feel, my nigga, hey, have a nice life. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You feel me? I know what the fuck I'm doing and why the fuck I'm doing it. JC the Conqueror, she didn't answer the question, bro. She ain't got no answer. She just be talking. That's one of my fucking what's her name. Calm you niggas. Shout to Sight Bud. That's yours, brother. I'll put that one as like a what's the name? Yeah, the commie niggas. Yeah, man. Commie niggas mad, Sight Bud. Commie niggas still talking about Kamala, nigga. Niggas still putting up. Like, she offered this to y'all, black man. Like, nigga, she lost. Please go, nigga. It's over with. It's over, and she not running again, nigga. It's over. Stop talking. Trump kicking motherfucking illegals out of here like soccer balls, nigga. Trump treating them goddamn Mexicans and them South Americans, nigga, just like their favorite game, nigga. Goal! Goal! Nigga. Trump kicking them motherfucking Mexicans around the fuck up out of here, man. These illegals, man. Get them out of here, nigga. You got a hoflation theory? Yeah, man. Hey, man. Listen. But hey, man. I greatly appreciate y'all for pulling up on me, bro. Uh, I will be doing a Truth Tuesday tomorrow. I'm gonna do a Truth Tuesdays. We got to talk about Fauci hoe ass getting pardoned, and now they trying some new shit with that thing, that technology they're calling something else. Um, yeah, man. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But hey, man, that's that on that one. Catch y'all on next one, man. Holla. We out.